Teachers are often the victims of bandwagon trends that come breezing through the educational system, upsetting current practice for the latest and greatest, only to be discarded within a few years. This can be disheartening and exhausting. So when someone says, Web 2.0 in the classroom is the way to go, we have to ask ourselves, the way for this year or the way for the future?
The American Revolution began on April 16th, 1775, and would eventually lead our nation's freedom. Please copy this timeline of the events of the war and memorize for a quiz next class.
Just as lecture-style classrooms ineffectively pass information from one source, the teacher, to another source, the students, so Web 1.0 consisted of static web pages which provided isolated visitors with information to copy and use. It was definitely a one-way street for information.
Class, we are going to discover what life was like for the colonists during the American Revolution. After researching using Discovery Education's website and creating a Google Doc with scripts, we will create a GoAnimate video with characters who will describe events that took place during the war. I have assigned you each a role. You will either be Paul Revere, Benjamin Franklin, Samuel Adams, George Washington, or King George. Our video will be posted on the school blog to share with parents and students.
Classrooms, which allow students to construct their own learning and interact with one another through collaboration, build stronger learning experiences and interconnectedness with the world beyond the walls of the classroom. Web 2.0 is an essential tool to making this happen, because this version of the web is all about interaction. Web pages allow visitors to create, modify, and interact with content. Online apps allow users to create their own content and share it easily. This allows learning to become a two-way street. The Partnership for 21st Century Learning has blended Web 2.0 with the needs of today's learners by identifying 4 key areas of skills. These begin with the foundation of key subjects and 21st century themes, pictured here in green. Students also require life and career skills, pictured in red, and information, media, and technology skills in purple. An especially important emphasis in today's classroom is on learning through the 4 C's: collaboration, creativity, critical thinking, and communication, pictured in yellow. Now you might be thinking, in theory, the rainbow makes sense, but we teachers need practical ways to implement 21st century learning into our classroom. Well, that's where our Web 2.0 toolbox comes in. Instead of the drudgery of lectures and factual knowledge and quizzes where information is a one-way street that is often forgotten minutes after assessment, we have tools like blogs, podcasts, vodcasts, productive applications like Google Docs, social networking, digital storytelling, and wikis to help us to achieve our Web 2.0 Classroom 2.0 goals. Here are just a few examples of the 4 C's in Web 2.0 action. Students can collaborate using Google Docs and wikis. Apps like Glogster's interactive posters provide amazing ways for students to creatively show what they have learned. Students can communicate using a Google Hangout or blogs, and students can use critical thinking to evaluate and modify information on wikipedia.com. So now we see just how useful Web 2.0 tools can be in the classroom. The best part is, these tools are user-friendly, so it's just a matter of us as educators rolling up our sleeves and learning how these tools can transform our students' education. We owe it to our students to prepare them for life in the 21st century.